I could make out Holden pale and small staring at the now closed window. "Holden?" I asked again. He turned toward me and he screamed. Everything became a flurry of motion. Lights sparked to life in the hall. Then the living room. My parents' footsteps thudded across the hardwood floor. I didn't turn to look back at them. Eyes were glued to Holden. He was pale. Had bit his lip so hard there was a thin red line of blood running down his chin, and had wet himself. "What happened?" my dad asked from behind me. I managed to swivel away from Holden and look back. He looked at ID. Never seen my dad scared before, but I saw it that night. In that momentum, old, ugly terror stitched on his face. A parent's fear, just Holden. He mouthed to me. I nodded yes. My dad let out a breath. He looked so relieved, I nearly expected him to cheer. But then he turned to Holden, and my dad's face changed. I wondered if he felt bad for feeling good. That Holden was the only one that looked. There was a knock at the door. We all froze. Holden whimper Ed. Dont. My mom said. She stood at the threshold of the hall. Edie always thought she was a skeptic, and just humored my dad about the windows and the whistler, but that night we were all believers. I noticed both of my parents held baseball bats. They must have taken from their bedroom. The knock came again. A little louder this time. "Please, don't open the door," Holden whispered. My dad walked over to him, hugged him close. "We want." My dad promised, still holding his bat. "Nothing is coming in here tonight." Thud, 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 this time. The knocking was loud enough to rattle the door. Holden screamed again, and Nola clutched her arms around my neck. My mom came over and knelt down next to us, wrapping my sister and me close. Thud, 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 call the police. My mom whispered to my dad. The knocking instantly stopped. My dad looked over his shoulder at us. You think he was cut off by frantic knocking? That trailed off to a polite tap, 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 tap. Something said from the other side of the door. The voice from outside sounded exactly like my mom, like a parrot repeating the words back to her. Police. Call the police. Tap, tap, tap. Police. My mom pulled us closer. Police, 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 police. Please stop. I heard her whisper. I don't think calling them will help, my dad said. How will we know when they're the ones at the door?